Hey everybody, so I just had my Zoom meeting with the results of my ADHD test, and the test concluded that I do indeed have ADHD and depression. And the doctor said that it didn't seem that one was more like predominant than the other, they were both kind of equal. So he said that it would be safe to start on stimulant medication, but also that I should, really make sure I manage the depression, because if I'm not treating the depression, then I'm not going to be able to treat the ADHD. So I do see my therapist, and I have a meeting with her in 2 weeks. I usually see her about once a month, so she's been really helpful with managing my depression. And I was speaking to a psychiatrist as well, but I decided to switch over to another psychiatrist who I was more comfortable with. So I have an appointment with him next week. So I'll discuss the evaluation and everything, and we'll come up with a plan. I decided I wanted to go off of my Prozac because I felt like it had plateaued. So I didn't want to keep increasing. I was on 10 milligrams, and then I was on 20 milligrams, and I felt like it was kind of plateauing and I could manage myself. But when I meet with my psychiatrist next week, I'll see what he says. If he recommends I try another antidepressant over a stimulant medication, I will, because I want to get this under control to be living my best life. I'm not surprised with the results. I definitely, doing all my research, have figured out I have ADHD, so it's nice to get that diagnosis and work on a treatment plan. I'm open to medication if that's necessary, but I'm hoping that maybe medication could be a temporary tool, and I can work on the lifestyle tools. I'm really trying to work on these lifestyle tools to use it to my advantage, because people with ADHD are great, very successful. The CEO of JetBlue, he has ADHD. Ty Pennington has ADHD. Simone Biles has ADHD. So there, these people like myself who have ADHD can go on and have very successful careers. So I just need to get it under control so I can work on my goals. I want to help people. The goal is to help people. So hopefully I'll be able to utilize that in some way. It book, A Shop Girl's Tale, was just released on Audible. And, it got us talking, I've said before, about mental health. So we're hoping that we can, make that big, and then we can both, talk about mental health and help people. So yes, I'm so glad that I found this out. I'd already figured it out about myself. It was interesting. He said the tests that I had trouble with that really indicated the ADHD was the repetition, where I had to repeat the numbers and memorize them and go back and forth. And so that one, and then the other one was there was a drawing, a figure, and I had to copy it, and then I had to remember it and copy it again. And that I really had trouble with. And he said that is very common in people with ADHD. It's not, and he said, I mean, I don't consider myself to be an artist. I can't sit down and draw a beautiful painting or anything. So I wasn't offended or anything, but he said it's not indicative of talent, like it's just really trips up people with ADHD, and they think it's something to do developmentally in the womb. So that was really interesting. So I'm excited that I finally have this diagnosis and I can now work on managing this, because I have seen how it's negatively affecting me. The more research I've done, the more eye-opening it has been. So I recommend you definitely, if you think you have ADHD, if you think you have any mental illness, depression, anxiety, you speak to someone about it. I know that obviously times are tough economically. Prices of everything are skyrocketing, so it's hard for people. But I know that there are also a lot of platforms out there that offer services free. So do your research and get yourself help, because you know what? You matter. And if you don't take care of your mind, you don't take care of your body. Your mind and body are so connected. So take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and be kind to others. Bye, everybody.